G'day, you guessed it, me again, Todd from Toxic Garage Customs. So on this episode 4 of the Firewall reconstruction in the International, we start welding it in. We might even start grinding it off. See how far we get, eh? We won't be finished, I know that much, but we're getting there step by step. I'm really happy with the progress, so see what you reckon. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, if you got something to say, you want to tell me, comment. I appreciate it. Let's talk. And of course, if you do enjoy the content, subscribe and share it with a friend, because let's face it, it's what friends are for. Anyway, enjoy. So, just about to start welding this plate in. I've just got the booster sitting in place at the moment. So let's have a look. So I've just got it sitting there through the holes. Just got 2 clecos holding that in place at the moment. It's looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. Got the welder set up here ready to go. Got to use the cut and butt technique to install this. From the inside, that's what we've got there. So you can see where the new metal is, where it's got a patch, and where that reinforcing plate is. I think we're ready to go. I'll get the welder set up and then get stuck into it.
bit further advanced. So that hole there is what I'm going to fix next, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that with some welding wire to fill it in. This part up here where this shape is in the panel, I'm going to cut the corners and bang that in to make the shapes blend. You will have seen me over here. There's a change in shape just on this point in the middle of the camera. I welded either side and then panel beat it and reliefed it with the angle grinder just to get it to come together. Looks ugly at the moment, it'll shape nicely because what I have is that this body shape around here now feeds through. Yeah, so up here I'll cut on that one side and that side and just taper those in. Same on this line here, I'll make that blend in. Down here I'll do the same, and I've just got to finish off down that bottom corner, and then obviously I've got to go through and weld it in. I'm not going to put you through that pain, however. Once again, from the inside you can see the tack welds. You can see the bits of metal that I've been angle grinding have either fallen away or I've got to pull them away, and you can see more definitively here those areas where I've got to just put some different shape into it. I'm really happy with the way it's coming up. So when it comes to filling these large gaps like down here, all I'm going to do is put some welding rod there. You can use a coat hanger, it really doesn't matter, it's all just mild steel. I'm going to put a welding rod there and then weld on top of it, and what it'll do, it'll help me bridge between the metal rather than trying to fill a big hole. So hopefully you'll be able to see this when I'm doing it. Okay, so it's been a pretty long day. Might seem like a small job, but there's a fair bit involved with something like this. Again, little bits at a time, don't get overwhelmed by it. So I'll show you where I'm up to. I haven't finished. I was just grinding the welds down. In that case, I'm using a sanding disc on a backing plate. I'd normally use a coarser grit. What have I got? Oh no, 36 grit. So no, I wouldn't use a coarser grit. So that was working well. I am going to go through and finish it off. I'll use the small angle grinder on my compressed air, little die grinder, and do that and get into the little nooks and crannies. I'll have a look from the inside. When I go in the inside, I'll put a light on the outside and I'll probably see Swiss cheese holes, so go through and weld those up. So I'll just quickly show you what it looks like, and then I think we'll call this a video. It's been a pretty long one. So what you can see here, I've started cleaning up some of those areas. Now it's important to note, I'm only grinding the weld. I'm not grinding the actual parent metal. My dogs are excited. So yeah, I'll continue to grind that. We'll continue on with this tomorrow, get the steering column in. Okay, from the inside here, got pretty good penetration through there. You can see the weld through there. So I've got to finish off down the bottom here, over here. Still got to make up that piece, obviously. I'm happy with that. It's coming up really well. And that nice reinforcing plate there as well. So I've got to take off those little dags. It's looking good. So from inside the truck here, I'll say farewell, Auf Wiedersehen. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for watching. If you could do me a favour and like, share, comment, subscribe, and hopefully see you on the next one, which I'll be making tomorrow. So keep an eye out. Thanks. Bye.